Before he resigned as Minneapolis police chief, Brian O'Hara fired an officer who had a history of questionable social media activity.
Joseph Klimek had been suspended 3 times in the past and received social media training for making light of murders in the city. But now he's no longer an officer, stemming from a racially insensitive post. Carol 11's Lou Ragoose joins us with details. Lou?
Kevin and Jennifer, this final straw came after former officer Joseph Klimek liked a post that suggested a black suspect in a murder of a police officer in New Mexico should be lynched. Joseph Klimek, badge number 3735, was already well known to communities united against police brutality.
Well, I knew that he was what I would call a problem child.
Michelle Gross's group posts police officer complaints on their website, and her activism prompted the city of Minneapolis to be more transparent about complaints on theirs. Upon reading former Officer Klimek's latest,
So I thought, oh, good gravy, he's at it again.
According to the investigative summary, Klimek was on a private Facebook group with current and retired Minneapolis police officers in 2024, where someone posted an article about the arrest of a black suspect in the murder of a New Mexico officer. Someone commented, "Get a rope and find a tree." Officer Klimek liked both the post and the comment, and someone else in the group sent the screenshot to Internal Affairs. When questioned about it, the report says Klimek denied knowing the historical racial connotation connected to lynching black men.
And I also do not believe that he had no idea. I think that's phony, frankly, because, we teach these things in schools, and like what, he didn't go to, elementary school, junior high, high school. I mean, come on.
Former Chief Brian O'Hara didn't believe it either, firing Klimek and writing, quote, his lack of knowledge and appreciation for the clear meaning of the phrase that he liked means that he cannot be a police officer for the MPD. It came after Klimek had been suspended 3 times in 4 years for excessive force and violating MPD policy. And he received extra social media training after making light of murders in Minneapolis in 2014 and denigrating North Minneapolis, where the city's largest concentration of black residents live.
I'm frankly pleased that he lost his job because his attitude throughout this the whole arc of his career has been one of being antagonistic to the community, especially people of color.
Now, Joseph Klimek was in court earlier this year for a charge of malicious punishment of a child. His attorney in that case, Joe Tamburino, gave a statement today that says Mr. Klimek appreciates that the criminal charge did not result in a conviction, and he has no comment on any other matters. Now, the police union is contesting the firing, Kevin.
On what grounds? What is it they're asking for?
Well, essentially, in the investigative file, Chief O'Hara elevated it to a firing. The recommendation was actually a lower level offense, like a social media offense, but then Chief O'Hara sought for the racial implications of it and elevated it to an offense worthy of firing. And so the union is, the arbitration and so forth revolves around those kind of things.
Okay. All right, Lou, thank you.
Yep.